Remember how long you've been postponing it, and how many opportunities you've been given by the gods, and not taking advantage of them. Once you should feel what world you are a part of, and to what ruler you owe your beginning, and that you have a measured end of time. And if you don't use it for serenity, it will disappear and you will disappear, and it will not come back a second time. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations. I've just read you a quote, and now I would like you to look deeper into this quote. I hope together we will find an answer to how you can overcome procrastination according to Marcus Aurelius. But first, let's make sure that we all know what procrastination actually is. Well, procrastination is the act of delaying or postponing tasks or actions. For example, when you know that you have a deadline and you have to do something, but instead of doing it, you are just laying on your sofa watching TV and not even lifting a finger, then you're procrastinating. Now, let's look at the first sentence of the quote I've just read you. Remember how long you've been postponing it and how many opportunities you've been given by the gods and not taking advantage of them. Marcus tells us here that we should try to remember how many times we've been able to actually do the work that we needed to do, but instead we chose maybe pleasure, maybe just being lazy. We just chose to postpone the work that needed to be done. It may sound simple, but I guess that what Marcus wanted to say is that the first step we need to take in order to overcome procrastination is to become aware of the fact that we are procrastinating. Look, procrastination is really common thing among humans. But what's interesting is that not everybody is actually aware of the fact that he is procrastinating. They are not even aware of this fact. So now try to remember how many times you've had a choice. Do the work or postpone it and watch Netflix instead. Are you even aware of it? Do you even know that you've postponed it? Now, the second and the third sentence. Once you should feel what world you are a part of and to what ruler you owe your beginning, and that you have a measured end of time. I think the message hidden in these two sentences is that we should remember that we are not immortal. We have a measured end of time. Now, it may relate to our lives in general. However, if you think about it for a second, the same goes for our jobs. I mean, in most of jobs today we have deadlines. There are jobs and tasks and we have a time limit for that. It is important to be aware of the fact that we have a time limit in our life and in our job. If you have to complete the task by the end of the week and you will postpone it every single day, it may come out that you will not be able to actually complete the task on time. The same goes for your life in general. If you want to get in shape, for example, but you're telling yourself, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll train tomorrow, I'll eat clean tomorrow, all the time, it may come out that you will get old and you will no longer be able to get in shape ever again. You will miss your chance and you will regret it. Remember, we are not immortal. If you want to do something, do it now, today. Do not postpone it for tomorrow. Why do you even assume that there will be tomorrow? Remember that Marcus also said that we should do everything as if it would be the last thing we do in our life. Now, the last sentence. And if you don't use it for serenity, it will disappear, and you will disappear, and it will not come back any second time. I think that it means that first, we should remember that we have only one chance. You have only one life. But also, when it comes to the work, when there is a project that needs to be done, it has to be done before the deadline. If you cross the deadline, you may not be given a second chance. But second, we should consider one thing. We all know that death will come. And when it comes, will you be proud of yourself? Of the way you lived? You can live your life in two ways: chasing the pleasure and not achieving anything great at all, or sacrificing this pleasure for something bigger and greater. Now, think about what will make you more proud of yourself at the end of your life. Is it okay for you to spend this whole life chasing pleasure, this short-term dopamine, this short-term pleasure that disappears even quicker than it came? Or would you rather sacrifice this short-term pathetic pleasure and achieve something great? What will make you more proud of yourself at the end of your life? If your answer is that you would like to achieve something great and be truly fulfilled, I hope you understand now how important it is for you to finally stop procrastinating and take action. Remember that you have only one chance, one life. Your time is limited. You have one chance. Do not miss it.